Nerds, welcome to the Gastro Nerd. I'm Julianne Fader, and today's lesson is brought to you by the letter C. C, in this case, we're going to be conquering chilies. Chile. Not to be confused with the country, which has actually nothing to do with this. But chili and our delicious stew with meat and beans and whatever you like come from the same word, chili, which actually was brought to us by the Spanish, who really discovered these beautiful capsicums. That's like the fancy Latin word for chilies. These are dangerous. Chilies, while we love them, are spicy and hot, and their spice is a defense mechanism for us to not eat them. They're also wonderful because they up our metabolism. After its namesake, today we'll be making chili. So first thing for my chili, a little olive oil, just drizzling in. And here I have some cut up shallots and yellow onion. So I'm gonna let that go. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start crushing my tomatoes. And then, of course, we're gonna throw in all of our spices. So first is a little cumin. It really does smell like terrible BO, but I swear it's really good. A little coriander. This is the ancho chili, so this is nice, like a rough chili. This is really strong, the cayenne. And then the secret ingredient, this is some dried chipotles. What I do is I put it through a sieve, a little sifter. If you don't have access to dried chipotles, because these are actually kind of hard to find, totally go buy some canned chipotles. You can find them in virtually any supermarket, bodega, and if not, online. No seasoning is complete without salt. Now I'm gonna add the carrots. So, time for the boeuf. But it's really important to properly break up the meat, and that way it cooks evenly, and that releases all of its flavor and a lot of its fat. Now that my meat is fully cooked through, it's really well broken down, there's no big chunks. Now it means it's perfect time to add my tomatoes. So these I crush with my hands, and if you need to see how, I have a video you can click to watch. So my tomatoes are nice and incorporated. I'm gonna lower the heat. Low and slow is the name of the chili game. And that way the tomato and the meat and all the spices are gonna really come together. I'm gonna check on this in about 25 minutes or so just to give it a taste for seasoning, for salt, if I wanna add more spice, if I'm crazy. Just gonna give it a little bit of an opening. I like to cook my chili at least an hour if possible. If you cook it a little less, it's not the end of the world. And in the last 20 minutes or so, I'll add the beans. Now it's time to add the beans. And you can tell texturally, it's really the tomatoes have really bound well. The meat, so let this go for about another 20 minutes or so. Our chili has come together, so I'm scooping out nice big bowls. And here's a fun trick. Instead of sour cream, which is a common condiment for chili, I like another creamy and a little bit healthier alternative. And this is yogurt. Oh yeah. So for the big C, chili, we made chili con carne. Thanks for watching The Gastro Nerd. I'm Julianne Fader. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this button over here, and stay tuned for more delicious nerdiness to come.